No, I said that you have the same degree, regarding the same degree. We will check the mistakes now because we are waiting to download because it takes time. So, Abdulaziz Sana, can you raise your hand or type in the chat if you are with us? Abdulaziz Sana. Okay. Abdul Malik Al-Muteri. Not here. Khalid Bandar Al-Malki. Abdurrahman Al-Said. Ahmed Al-Barqan. Ali. Faisal.
Teacher.
Okay. Faisal.
Teacher Khalid Al-Malki raised his hand.
Yes. Khalid Al-Atibi and Khalid Al-Khalifa. Neither of them is here. Mashal. Not here. Muhammad Al-Atibi. Not here. Muhammad Al-Khayyat here. Saidi not here. Nawaf, can you raise your hand? Okay. Usama, can you raise your hand, Usama?
I'm here.
Yeah, I know that. I don't know what's wrong with Usama. Saif and Saleh. Tamer here. Turkey, can you raise your hand? Zuhair.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna take a while. Faisal. Muhammad Al-Khayyat. Hussein. Saidi. Saleh. Sana. Ali. Ali, can you see the screen?
No, teacher.
No way. Why didn't
See
you
the
tell me?
screen.
Why didn't you tell me that you can see the screen?
I can see it now.
Okay, that's Ali. What did you get wrong, Ali? What did you get wrong? Yeah, that's it. Amused by our antics. Jim laughed at us. To the participle or participle phrase. So of course the participle here is amused by the car. And you chose number 3, which is loved, the verb. Loved is the action verb Ali. So it's not the participle clause. The participle or participle clause is the verb used as an adjective.
Thank you, teacher.
You are very welcome.
And me.
I did not forget about you. Wait.
Good.
Who got the least one?
Tamer Al-Khulib. Tanisha rode her bike alongside the parade float. So, what is the adverb phrase? Adverb phrase. And this sentence. So of course the adverb of late is where did Tanisha wrote the bike? She wrote it alongside the Barat float, and you choose long three alongside the Barat only. So you have all of it is the adverb phrase.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You are very welcome. So in today's session we will speak about page number 16, which is the adverb and the adverbial clause. So in the first session we have spoken about the adjectival clause, and we said that adjectival clause is a subordinate clause that tries to give us information about a noun. The same thing is to be applied on the adverbial clause, but the adverbial clause gives us information not about the noun but about the verb, the adjective, or the another adverb. So once again, the adverbial clause is exactly the same as the adjectival clause, the one that we have started at the first session. But the only difference between both of them is that the adjectival clause modifies a noun, yet adverbial clause modifies the adjective or the adverb or the verb. They are exactly like the adverb that we have studied, but the difference is that they are subordinate clause. So what is the meaning of a subordinate clause? Can anyone tell me? What is the meaning of a subordinate clause? Grade 8, hello?
Yes, yes, we hear you.
Yeah, what is the meaning of a subordinate clause?
Subordinating clause.
Subordinating clause, clause that starts with the subordinating.
Starts with the subordinating conjunction. That's right.
Yes.
What else? So, what is the meaning of a subordinate clause? Subordinate clause starts with the subordinating conjunction. What else? It starts with a subordinating conjunction. What else?
Hello, teacher. Good afternoon. Teacher, what do you already talk? Because
We
I
have
just entered. What?
We have not started yet. We are just speaking about subordinate clause. What is the meaning of a
Okay.
subordinate clause? Hussein said that subordinating clause starts with a subordinating conjunction. So, and how can I know that it is a subordinate clause?
Teacher, like for example, wow, you took like full mark in a quiz like that.
Wow.
This is the subordinating clause.
No.
Wow.
Wow. You too.
I mean, subordinating conjunction. Wow.
No. More in the quiz. So wow here is called what? We studied it in the first.
Conjunction.
No. It's called an adverbial.
What?
An adverbial.
Ah, okay.
So to show the feeling. So it's not subordinating conjunction.
Okay.
So Hussein, you said that it starts with a subordinating conjunction. Can you give me an example of any subordinating conjunction?
I was at the store. My mom was making a cake.
I was in the store. Yes.
I said while I was in the store, my mom was baking a cake.
Okay. My mom was. So what is the subordinating conjunction in this sentence, Hussein?
While
Proud. So what does while, guys, do in this sentence? What does it do?
shows two things happening at the same time.
Nice. Two things were happening. Very good. So how many clauses do I have in this sentence?
You're welcome.
Two.
Two. Great. Great, 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 great. So how many sentences this?
One.
One sentence. Two clauses. So subordinating clause means a clause that can be joined to another clause in the same sentence. Yet the subordinate clause doesn't give you a full information and always starts with a subordinating conjunction. So can we from this sentence ellipse I was in the store and just be satisfied by saying while
No.
my mom was baking a cake?
No.
So it doesn't give you the full information. You need extra information. So it just gives you a part or extra information. So you need the rest of the information. I was in the store while my mom was baking the cake. So now you have two clauses. The first one is called the main clause or independent clause. And the second one is called a dependent clause or a subordinate clause. So what type of sentence is this, if you can remember?
This sentence?
Yeah, sentence. We have four types of sentence. Simple, compound, complex.
Conjuncted. Conjunction.
We have four types of sentences. Simple, compound, complex, and compound complex.
Oh, it's a complex.
Compound.
No. Here it's like
It's
Muhammad said,
complex.
complex. Why complex? Because you have one main
Because
clause,
it's hard.
not hard. You have one main clause and you have one subordinate clause. One main and one subordinate, that's a complex sentence. The compound, you have two main clauses. If we said like this, I was in the store and mom was baking. So in this case, Hussein, this will become a compound sentence. So once again, subordinating clause always starts with a subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunctions like while, as, such as, though, although, however, but, no, not but, what, who, whom, that, which, whose, and when. All of these are called subordinating conjunction because they make the clause after them subordinating one. I'm sorry, come again. They make the clause after them a subordinating one. If I ellipse it while from this clause, then my mom was baking a cake. Now,
Normal
is it
sentence.
subordinating or a simple? It's a main.
Simple.
Yeah, simple sentence, main clause. But by adding just the subordinating conjunction, you change it.
Subordinating clause.
Bravo. That's it. So the easiest way to make any simple sentence or any main clause subordinating one, add the subordinating conjunction.
Teacher, you can switch both.
Yes, you can.
Both. You can say while my mom was baking a cake, I was in the store or at the store.
Yes. So you can add any subordinating conjunction to change any main clause into a subordinating clause. Although I was in the store, my mom was baking a cake. Okay. Or we can change them as you said, Hussein. What's going on? This X, this. While I was in the store, comma, my mom was baking a cake. So here I changed the two sentences. I made this one the main clause, and I changed the first one into the subordinate one. Because I just added the subordinating conjunction at the beginning of the first clause. Any questions so far about the subordinate clause? عبد الملك، سيف، محمد الفالح، علي، صانع، ملكي. Guys, I do understand all of this. Okay, I'm explaining to you, so you can just concentrate for 5 minutes, leave your games, and join us. Once again, do you need me to repeat?
No.
Right.
I swear to God, if you open YouTube, I will actually hate life.
Abdul Malik. So once again, we'll start by page 60 about the adverbial clause. The video that we have watched at the first session, it was a combination between both the adverbial clause and the adjectival clause.
Yeah, teacher, you mean the one that I skipped?
Yeah, the one that you skipped, exactly. So it was a combination of both. It tells us about the subordinate clause and the subordinating conjunctions and how to identify whether the clause in front of you is regarded an adjectival or adverbial one. To make it easy, okay, when you have a clause, a subordinate one, modifying a noun, it's called adjectival clause. When you have subordinating clause modifying an adverb, an adjective, or a verb, it's called adverbial clause. Again, when you have subordinating clause starts with the subordinating conjunction, like this one, while I was in the store. Okay, so if it modifies a noun, it's called adjectival clause. But if it modifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb, it's called an adverbial clause. Simply. But and they're basic, they are the same. And of course, the adverbial clauses, they answer to questions like where, when, in what manner, and to what extent, or even under which condition or why. And all of these are called subordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions. After, in order that, when, although, since, whenever. So bring any sentence, any simple sentence, and add one of these subordinating conjunction at the beginning. So you will change the sentence from main clause into a subordinate one. So far so good. Again, grade 8. Any question?
No.
Okay, it's your phone, right? To speak about the adjectival clause, once again, the adverbial clauses, we use them to modify a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. And to change any main clause into a subordinate one, start with one over the subordinating conjunction. Directly to the answers. Read each sentence, then underline the adverbial clause in each sentence. Number 1. Friend like horses, even though
Can I?
he has never ridden one. Yes, Hussein?
Can I ask? Though he has never ridden one.
Even though he has never ridden one. And even though here modifies what?
Bread.
No. Modifies
Horses.
the verb.
How? It's talking about Brent that he didn't write anyone.
Yes, he did not ride anyone, probably. So this explains to us friend, or explains the horses, or modifies his liking to the horses. I say that Hussein loves football, even though he cannot play football. So I'm speaking about Hussein or football, or his love to the football.
His love.
So Brent likes horses, even though he has never ridden one. So how can you never ride a horse and then you like them? So consequently, we are modifying the verb here. If it was modifying the horses, if it modified the horses, Hussein, or the mouse, if it here modifies the horses, as you say, it will not be an adverbial clause, right? Because horses is a noun. Consequently, it will become an adjectival clause. Right, Hussein?
Yes.
Okay.
Inside because the wind was so strong.
Ian ran inside because
The wind was so strong.
and here it modifies what, Muhammad?
Ran.
Bravo. The verb ran. Nice. Zuhair?
Can I? He's dead. 100%.
Okay, I'm not dead,
Come on.
unfortunately. Okay, Carlito's guitar goes off tune whenever he leaves it by the air conditioner. My guitar goes off tune.
Carlito's guitar goes out of tune.
Goes out of tune.
Good guess, man.
Oh. Come on, Muhammad, give him a praise. So this sentence is main clause or
Not joking, I've been there.
So until tune here. If you would full stop here. So Carlito's guitar goes out of tune. Is it right or wrong?
Wait, 1 second.
Do you understand?
Okay,
or
no. Okay, I think okay. Out of tune, or okay, whenever he leaves it by the air conditioner.
Alright, so whenever he leaves it in the air conditioner. It explains what?
Explains how it goes out of tune.
How it goes out of tune.
Yes.
Okay, so Carlito's guitar goes out of tune. That's the main clause. When does it go out of tune? It goes out of tune whenever he leaves it by the air conditioner. So this whole clause, the subordinating one, explains to us the verb. Consequently, we call it an adverbial clause. And number 4, Tamer.
He's dead.
No,
Hopefully.
Tamer.
See? See? Yes. Got him.
Come on, Tamer.
He's dead.
totally dead. Ali, are you dead too? سيف راضي dead. محمد الفالح.
Everybody is dead.
Okay, who's not dead? Raise your hand. Those are dead that will be absent, and I shall contact your parents. So, if you are still with us, please raise your hands. Okay. Khalid, okay. Hussein, okay. Hayat, okay. Hayat is enjoying himself. Is that some sort of sport, Hayat?
What?
Is that some sport? To raise your hand and to lower it.
Oh, you're gonna see that.
Okay, so all of you now are considered to be absent, except for Hayat. Oh my god. So here, raise your hand.
No. I think I heard your my name, but your voice lagged.
Raise your hand.
Oh, okay. Raise your
It's
hand.
for all in the class, raise your hand. Baby, Khalifa, Hayat.
Ali can't raise his hand, but he's in the chat.
Here in the chat.
Ali, I have a question. Are you running Microsoft Teams on an iPod Touch? Like, you can't unmute, you can't raise hands. You can only chat.
He can raise hand. He have spoken to me at the beginning of the session. But he doesn't want to participate, and I don't know.
Teacher,
Also,
Yes.
Ahmed Al-Fallah.
teacher, why you put me absent?
I asked you to raise your hand. You did not raise your hand.
Teacher, I raised my hand.
Wait, isn't his hand always raised? Because his profile picture, his hand being raised. With somebody raising his hand, so he can't not raise his hand, you know.
You don't know who's in this photo?
Too low
Well,
quality.
Khalid.
By assuming, I'm thinking of someone doing a Nazi salute. Wait, let me just see it. Never
Really, you
mind.
don't know this person?
Never mind. Because I didn't.
I think he is King Khalid.
No, King Face.
By the way, how do I put a profile picture on Microsoft Teams?
Alright, so back to our topic. And number 4, if Teresa does it again, I'm telling that. So once you find if, it's called a conditional if. Conditional if. So if Teresa does that again, what will happen? I'm telling that. So of course, if Teresa is the subordinate clause or the adverbial clause here, modifying the action verb telling. Muhammad al-Tabi. Number 5.
Yes, teacher.
Number 5, please.
Okay. Sam parks her car under the carport so that she won't get wet from the rain. I think so that she won't get wet.
So that you won't get wet from the rain. So this clause here explains what Muhammad
planned that he like parked the car under the carport.
Nice job. So
Uh,
ask why he parks the car under the carport. Nice, very good, Muhammad.
Country
Ali
fair, unless she has a soccer tournament.
Ali will go to the country fair unless
No, unless she has a soccer tournament. From unless this tournament.
no, there is something wrong in the sentence.
To the weekend?
No, Ali and she.
Wait, what? So you wrote that wrong.
No, from the book.
It's from the book?
Yes.
Ali's a girl confirmed?
Yes.
Ali's a girl. Oh no, teacher.
Ali.
Ali is can be a girl and a boy. So obviously Ali is a female, you know? It's short for Alice or Alex. So
Okay.
Ali can be a
Ali,
female.
you've been
And
explained.
Ali is a female.
Okay.
maybe
So-
they
Alice.
Unless she has a soccer tournament that weekend.
It's not a mistake. Ali is short for
Ali,
Alice.
yes. Ali.
maybe
Yeah,
Alia. Maybe it's referred to name Alia.
It's short for Alice.
No. There is a name in America. It's called Ali. Ali.
Yeah, I know.
No, Ali is a girl. So Ali will go to the country fair unless she has a soccer tournament that weekend. So here, unless she has the soccer tournament, so what will happen? She will go. Consequently, it describes for me the verb. Jalasa put her diary where it's safe.
Let's say from English.
So
And teacher, you shouldn't do that voice. Like, Jalisa put her diary where? You're making it obvious.
Andrew named the restaurant Los Candada because it's hidden in
I
the
swear I answer most of the times because of that. That method. Just here for the change of voice in the teacher. I just come back
So
watching
actually,
teachers
called
look
the
at.
subconscious teaching because you just trigger in your students' mind that when they counter some specific word, they must stop at it. So Ali will go to the country fair. Complete sentence. Unless she has tournament. So starting from unless you have a
Unless that's instantly showing.
yeah, that's what I'm telling you. So here, when I say unless, so you are triggering that in your students' mind that once
So
they
yeah,
count
then you're
unless,
telling them.
something is
You're
strange.
telling them.
Muhammad, darling. So for me, while saying that, so for students, now they are understanding. But once the session is over, that's it. They forgot everything. So when again they come to read and they read Ali will go to the country fair unless she has so they remember Mr. Ahmed while reading he said unless and he made the stress on unless he made the stress on so that stress on whenever because if even though although where when so they just remember so starting from here something is strange in the sentence so they start to separate the sentence into the main clause and the subordinate one. But it's good that you took your attention. And number 8, Andrea named her restaurant Sado because it's hidden in the woods, of course. That's why she named. Bingo.
Teacher Pierre's gonna finish in 2 minutes. Bye.
Number 9 and 10. Patricio got the second place in the spelling bee even though he knew more words. So we have even though he knew more words, yet unfortunately he got the second place. Our school needs more money if it's going to build a new stadium. So once you find if, once you counter if, starts the conditional sentence and
Okay, goodbye, teacher. Have a nice day.
does it end? So quickly. Alright, grade 8. Have a nice day and see you tomorrow.